Perfectly audible. Sandeep, Abdul, Asya, Mohammed, Abdul Hafiz, Maria, and Prabhavati. Is my voice fully audible, completely audible? Abdul Salam Abdullah. I guess this is your first class. Any new attendees in class today? Please let me know. Okay, so welcome to the class. Okay, I am Garima. Okay, I'll be teaching you business English, HR, and case studies. Okay, and if at any point of time you are not able to follow anything, just let me know in the chat box. You can even raise your hand. And for the classes you have missed, you can see the recordings of those classes. Okay, fine. And I would request you to be regular in class so that your grades are not being affected. So today we are going to do case study. Fine, fine, everyone. Now, let me tell you about, let's do it from, okay, types of organization, nationwide, okay. Alright, so let's do the case study, okay. Now, I'm just going to put the case study on the board. Developing key skills for literature of opportunity. This is the title for the case study. Okay. Fine, everyone. Okay. So I'm going to share it on the board with you. Fine. Is it clear, everyone? Now, choosing a career pathway is one of the most important decisions you will ever have to make. It is not just about applying for a job at a point in time and then undertaking a job role. A career is a lifelong process that involves managing your own personal and professional development throughout your working life. Fine? This case study examines how it is necessary for you to look into the future both in the short term and long term to think realistically. Okay, if your thinking is realistic, okay, you can really achieve what you want to, right? About all you hope to achieve from work and what skills you need to do so. Fine. If you ask your friends about how school or college is helping them to achieve their ambitions, they will probably talk about their performance in obtaining formal qualifications such as A levels or G and VQs, or the prospect of moving on to university to become a graduate. Some may talk about the professional or work-related qualification they need for their chosen career, and they may discuss their plans to make a modern apprenticeship and obtain NVQs in various fields. Qualifications are very important as they provide the knowledge and understanding required for work. I have a question. You people, most of you are like working people, right? But still you are going for an MBA because you want to enhance your qualification, right? Why are you going for an MBA? Why are you doing an MBA? Because you want to enhance your qualification, right? And this is also giving you knowledge which you need for work. However, in today's competitive marketplace, where the pace of change is increasing, market is changing like everything, every day it changes. Okay, it's very volatile. Employers are concerned with how Are you able to hear me? Is my okay? Thank you so much. Sorry, I got disconnected in between. Employers are concerned with how well their employees are equipped with skill as well as so. Employers just don't want you to have a degree. They want you to have a knowledge and skills as well. Okay? It's not about only mugging up. Education is not about only mugging up. It's about learning skills too, employing it in practicality too, right? We only have to read the job advertisements in the press to see such requests as these. The credibility and authority to establish a rapport with highly successful and busy people. So problem solving skills, clarity in thinking and articulate in expression, entrepreneur and managerial skills, management skills, strong leadership and strategic marketing skills, capable of working effectively as a part of team. No project can be achieved singly. So they need people who work in a team. Obviously, people work in a team to achieve to achieve a goal, right? To complete projects. So you should be capable of working in a group. Team. Okay, in a group. If you don't have that, they are never going to select you, how talented you may be, because you just cannot work alone. Okay? Is this much clear to everyone? Any queries? Any doubts? Anyone out there? Okay. Before we switch over to the next part, I want you to read this page on your own to get the better understanding of this from choosing till skill. Okay, everyone? Is it clear? Don't move it, please. Don't move it. No, I'm not. Who said that? What made you feel the same? I'm not traveling. Oh, I have switched on the fan. That could be the reason. Is it okay now? I have switched it off. I have switched on the fan. That could be the reason. Is it fine now? Bhavati and others, is it fine now? Okay, great. So now just read it on your own. Okay, and once you're done, just let me know. We're going to jump to the next page. Is everyone done with it? Okay, take your time. I'm not in a hurry. Please take your time. Once you're done, just type finished in the chat box. Okay, cool. Now, let's switch. I'm switching over to the next one. Shall we? Just read the remaining part, these two parts. Shall we switch over to the next one? I would like to take your consent. Okay, fine. Let's go to the next page. The changing world. Okay. The economy consists of many different sectors, including the secondary sector, which is concerned with manufacturing and construction, and the tertiary sector, which is comprised of commercial services concerned with trading activity and direct services such as teaching and medicine. Okay. So secondary sector is concerned with manufacturing and construction. Tertiary sector is like comprised of commercial services concerned with trading activity and direct services such as teaching and medicine. Since the 1960s, employment in manufacturing has fallen 1 in 3 of the workforce to under 1 in 5. This has been mirrored by a huge rise in job and service industries, which now account for over 2/3 of employees. Modern societies are often said to be in their third wave. The first wave depended upon agriculture. The second wave saw the domination of manufacturing, and today the third wave involves increasing emphasis upon service industries. Right? Okay. Now, is this much clear? I need reply from everyone, not just Prabhavati. Okay, fine. Great. Now, the Industrial Revolution was built on capital investment in plant and machinery, manual skills and hard labor. Today's information and knowledge-driven revolution is based upon a very different foundation, that is investment in the intellect and creativity of people. Now companies are more, skills-oriented, creativity-oriented rather than being machinery-oriented, right? As it used to happen during Industrial Revolution. Below are some examples of this trend. Fine? Okay. The shift to service sector employment has increased the number of people who interact directly with customers as the part of their daily work. Team working within projects has increased across all industries. Older technologies are being replaced by integrated approaches to manufacture, computer-aided design and manufacture. More people today are required to work flexibly across a range of job roles. Organizations have fewer layers of management. Empowerment has increased the participation of employees within their organization. Flexible working is changing people's working pattern, right? You can work in 3 shifts, right? Rather than working in 1 shift. Flexible working schedule is there, right? Because all the companies run 24/7. Within the workplace, individuals have more independence to manage themselves and their activities rather than having this done by the management for them. Fine? Can you read it on your own from the till management? Everyone out there? Just read it on your own. Okay, once you are done, you have to read from the till management. Once you are done with this, just let me know in the chat box itself. Are you done with this? Okay, Prabha is done. How about others? Are you done with this? Is everyone done with this? Shall we switch over to the next one? Please let me know. Okay, great. Great. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Let's switch over to the next part. Key skills. Okay. Yep. In the past, when we thought about skills, we thought about those that were specific to particular occupations. Skills were defined by job titles such as joiner or toolmaker. Though many of these skills still exist, there are a number of skills required for any job, whatever it may entail. So now it's like an all-bound kind of thing. They need some people who can be very versatile. These are known as key skills. Okay, key skills are general skills related to almost any occupation. They include the ability to communicate and work well with others, organize one's own work and solve problems. Okay, yeah, all-rounder, versatile. Use information and communication technologies, work accurately with numbers and apply them to tasks. Fine. There is a growing recognition that many individuals entering the workforce for the first time lack some of the necessary key skills essential to face the challenges they are presented with, and they are being trained for the same in the company. And their performance is continuously, okay, their performance is monitored continuously, and if there is a loophole in that, or if they haven't, if they are not good at that, in that case, what is going to happen? Like they will be trained. They are continuously being assessed, right? Right. Okay. There is a growing recognition. Okay, people in the workforce must be flexible, multifaceted talent. I mean, you need to have a multi-dimensions of talent, right? That means multi-flexible and multi-skilled too, and able to respond quickly to new, and you should be quick and prompt too, right? To new business opportunities and organizational change. Okay. There is also a recognition that individuals, employees need to take more responsibility for collecting, developing and monitoring their own key skills. Okay, because unless and until you are going to assess your own skills, would you be able to improve yourself? Okay. In order for them to adapt with flexibility to all that is happening in their workplace, this process of developing key skills should be the part of lifelong learning. See, it's not like they are being asked to learn just once, okay, and they can do well. They have to, the learning is, learning is never stops. It continues for the entire age, right? On lifelong basis. Yeah, right? So same is applicable in organization to it. Every day they are going to come up with a new technology. Okay, and you have to do well to that. You have to respond well to that. You will be trained for the same, right? Okay, lifelong learning is the continuous development of the skills, okay, knowledge and understanding that are essential for employment and fulfillment. That's why you people are going for MBA. Although you people are working professionals, you have ample of knowledge. You are very experienced, but still you are going for it because knowledge and learning never stops, and it is needed, essential for employability and fulfillment of job role and job as needed by the job, the skills as needed by the job. The reasoning behind key skills is to create a long-term policy which enables people to develop the special skills necessary to become effective member of a flexible and adaptable workforce, where everybody is an active participant in lifelong learning. Is this much clear to everyone? I hope I'm not running too fast. Okay, thank you so much. Now please read it from key. Don't move the board. It's a request. Till participant, and then I'm going to scroll it down. No, please don't move that. Okay, Abdul Salam, Prabha, Satish, Sandeep, Rekshi, and Mohammed Irshad Abdul Halim. Please read from key till skills, participants, and then I'm going to scroll it down. Is everyone done with it? Okay, Prabha is done. How about others? Are you done with this? Should I scroll it down? Please let me know in the chat box. Should I scroll it down? I'm scrolling it down. Please read the remaining parts of this, and then we're going to switch over to the next part. Done? Okay, great. Fine. Let's switch over to the next part of this. Now, imagine that you have been asked to join a group of young people to undertake any of the following activities. The running and management of a newly formed, okay. Let me finish this, Prabhavati. Today we are doing the case study. You want me to cover something specific? No. We'll just complete this. This is a bit long, okay? Okay. Yes, I'm going to complete this for sure. Okay. So imagine that you have been asked to join a group of young people to undertake any of the following activities. The running and management of a newly formed sports team which has just joined a league. Today you're going to have class with Mr. Vashisht, right? You might have got the notification for the same. Yeah. So it has been long. So he's going to take classes from today onwards. The organization of a day conference for business studies students at your school or college, which involves inviting 6 people from the world of business to come and make some presentations. Okay, organizing a fundraising event for a local charity. Running a school trip to a careers convention. Each of these activities may in themselves present a range of problems, right? If you're undertaking a particular, let me give you a very general and day-to-day example from our day-to-day life. Like managing a house is a very laborious task, right? It has you face a wide range of problems, right? So similar is applicable to these activities too. It appears as one thing, but you have to face a great deal of problems, and of that too of many types and different types, right? For example, you may need a teacher to accompany you to the careers convention, or there may be a lack of accommodation for the one-day conference. So whenever you're planning something, you will get to know like how many, subtopics you'll have to deal with, right? Yeah. The starting point would be for the group to meet together to discuss your proposals. Planning will be involved as you need to clear deadlines and responsibilities. You may wish to use some form of information technology to communicate or process information, right? If suppose I have to, send the information, if I have got, 7 team members, how am I going to send them the information? I'm going to email it to them, right? I will WhatsApp them, right? And we can even have conferences on Skype nowadays. Many companies have that too. They have other softwares for the same. Some numerical data such as fees or charges may be required or may involve calculation and drawing up a budget. As you work through this project, you are learning about your own strengths and skills, right? We only get to know about where we are, where we are standing now in terms of any skills once we are being challenged by the real life, conditions, right? See, I may say I am a very good teacher, but I would never be able to assess how good I am unless and until I take the class. Once I am going to take the class, I would be able to realize, obviously teaching is obviously my task, my job. But once I teach, I get to know, it's not like all the teachers are perfect. They are also humans and they are still learning, right? So I will also face issues, right? And I'm going to only get to know where I am, where I stand in terms of teaching based on the feedback I get from my students, average feedback. And moreover, I will also realize where I am lacking in, when I will deliver the lecture in live. Right? Everyone claims they are very good at this and that. Some people they claim they are very good at cooking, but they will never realize how good they are unless and until they are going to do it in practical sense, right? So you will only learn about your strengths and skills and weaknesses once you are going to do something in life, in practicality, right? Correct or not? Right. How about others? Only Prabhavati is responding again. How about others? Abdul Salam, are you able to follow me? Satish, Sandeep, Mohammed, Rekshi, Mohammed Rajai, are you people able to follow me? I hope I am doing justice to the subject and the case study I am teaching you now. In fact, you will be developing and using many of the same key skills that employers look for in their young workers and employees. But remember that such skills are not just helpful at work, but also improve your ability to organize. Once you learn something, obviously it would be an additional help for you. You would be more organized. The more you learn, the more organized you get, right? Manage and develop yourself within your life outside work, right? See, if I have got key skills and I'm continuously, learning, then in that case, I'll be more organized, Some people, they are not able to maintain balance between their personal and professional life, right? There are some people of that kind. That is being expected, right? That is very necessary because both are equally important. You just cannot rule out, you just cannot leave your work, you just cannot leave your personal life. So if you are organized and managed, you can manage both the things very well. Okay? Fine. Now you have to read from Imagine till work. Okay, if you have any questions pertaining to this, just ask me now. And then we are going to switch over to the next page, that is 6th page of this. Once you're done, just let me know, please. Done? Okay, fine. Shall we proceed ahead to the next part? Okay, fine. Now, the need of employers. Okay, employers require people who will be able to apply their knowledge and skills and transfer them across occupations. So see, if you have skills and you cannot transfer it to your occupation, will you be productive for the company? Are they going to retain you? If you are not able to apply your skills to the occupation, will you be productive for the company? Yeah. Okay. Fine. Now, recently it has been employers who have requested the development of key skills. They feel that the formal education should be helping young people to ready themselves for the workplace. See, you might be knowing this thing, you might be aware of this thing, that CBSE has made changes to its, curriculum, because they feel in India, education, when what we study in school, that is not ample enough to be useful in the workplace, right? Most of it is like bookish thing, right? We just mug it up and we just get scores, right? So they have made changes. They want it, see, in America, the kind of curriculum they follow, it's very practical. It prepares you for the, this world, what we say, executive world, okay? They don't teach you useless things. Rather, they teach you practical skills which will be applicable, which will be useful when you are going to go to work. Okay, so that's why CBSE has also made changes to the curriculum. Okay, so nowadays everyone is demanding that education should not be for the sake of just getting degrees. They should train you in appropriate direction. Okay, so companies need not to invest extra money in training you for the specific thing. Okay, the key skill itself should be helping young people to ready themselves for the workplace in a way, because most of the companies, they hire you as trainees. If you are already skilled in something, you need not to be hired as trainees. Trainees are being trained, so you need not to be trained, and this is going to save their money, right? And you are also going to, you'll be more advanced. You're going to join at a higher level position rather than joining as, trainees. That's why this is being demanded. Fine, everyone? Okay. Now, okay. For workplace in a way that builds upon their knowledge and experience. Although qualifications are accepted as a good indicator of ability to learn and to be receptive to further training, they only paint part of the picture, right? So if you have the qualification, that doesn't mean you have got all the key skills you need for the job. But yeah, a specific qualification has to be there to qualify for a specific job, right? Employers feel that attitude and personality, the ability to work with others, okay, and problem solving and are additionally important. So it's not like if you have got very good marks, okay, in your degree and you are having a professional degree, you can work well, okay. They also need the attitude and personality. You should have an attitude. You should blend well with others, right? You should have this thing. You should have problem solving capability. This is also very important, okay, to be the part of good organization. They test these skills as well when they take your interview. Fine. Is this not clear? Okay. All right. Now, employers feel that attitude and personality, the ability to work with others, and okay, they emphasize the need for people to bring a wide range of knowledge and skills to work-based tasks that will complement their occupational, technical, or professional qualifications. Okay, so you should be able to apply your knowledge in practical sense wherever it is needed in the company under your job role. Organizations have to rely on the continual development of the skills of their current and future workforce in order to maintain their competitive edge. They continuously train you. You are being asked to attend seminars, meetings, conferences so that you can polish your knowledge, right? Research have shown that high-skill economies are much more likely to succeed than those that depend upon low skills, right? These and other research findings have helped to construct six nationally accredited key skills. These are as follows. Communication, right? Communication is a part of everyday life in business and involves taking part in discussions. See, if my communication skills are not good and I'm very knowledgeable, okay, I have got an ample of knowledge, but my communication skills are not at all good, what is going to happen? Will I be able to transfer it to my students? Will they be able to understand me? Will I be able to do justice with my subject? No. So communication skills. Nowadays they test your communication. They just want people who are very good in communication, because you know, if you have knowledge and if you don't know how to communicate it to others, there is no point. Making presentations, producing written materials, using diagrams, tables, or drawings, plans, reading and responding to written materials. Working with others. Just one person cannot finish the whole project. Even in IMTS, you are being taught by different teachers. It's not like Garima is the only one who is teaching you all the subjects. Different people are there, right? So similar is applicable in organization. Many people will be there. Okay, you should be able to blend with them well, because one person cannot complete the whole project. People are an organization, most important asset. An organization needs staff who are able to adapt to working with a range of different individuals and work together effectively in order to build teams that can be relied upon. Working with others involves cooperating with others, planning team goals, responsibilities, and working to these goals within deadlines. Improving own learning and performance. Some people, they are rigid and they always claim they have got ample of knowledge, but it has to be continuously revised and brushed up. If you have that capability, you can do very well. Okay. Employers need staff to be flexible, use their initiative, and take ownership of tasks. Okay. You should be bold enough to take things in your hand and do it. They just cannot do spoon feeding all the time. They have other works too. They're just going to, guide you initially, and later on you have to manage everything, right? This is what they expect from you. They just cannot spoon feed, right? Increasingly, employees have to take a responsibility for their own development through processes such as appraisal, extending job roles, and adapting to new processes. Information technology. The computer has become an essential tool for every business. As of now also, I'm taking an e-class, right? Electronic class. And that is owing to the internet skills. Obviously, you have got good internet skills and same is applicable to me. That's why, the class is running smoothly, right? Nowadays, you just cannot think of your life without, IT, information technology, Can anyone survive without WhatsApp? What is your answer? Prabhavati cannot, Sandeep cannot, even I cannot. How about others? They can survive without WhatsApp? We even have, this thing, professional communication over WhatsApp, right? Not for me also. How about others? Only me, Sandeep and Prabhavati is chatting. How about others? Rekshi, can you survive without WhatsApp or IT? Suppose your internet is not working for one day. What is going to happen in that case? You have to respond. Mohammed, suppose your internet is not working for one day. How you are going to behave? What will be your attitude towards it? Rekshi, what will be your attitude towards it? It drives me crazy. For me, it drives me crazy. Okay. Now, using information technology involves preparing. Everyone needs to respond promptly, and you have to be an active participant in class. Otherwise, how am I going to know whether you are following me or not? Abdul Salam, are you following me? Satish, Mohammed, Rekshi, and Mohammed Rajai, are you people following me or not? Those people who are not going to respond, they'll be marked as absent. I'm telling you this thing. Please respond. The computer has become an essential tool for every business. Using IT, that is information technology, involves preparing and entering information, processing the information by editing and sorting it, presenting it in the most appropriate way. See, it's not like whatever information you have, you can just present it the way it is. You have to improve the outlook of that, right? Right? And evaluate the use of an IT system, including safe working practices. Safe working practices means that everyone who uses IT takes into account health and safety requirements. Problem solving skills are now of greater importance to employees at all levels of operation. For example, junior staff will be expected to deal with simple problems through established procedures, while more senior staff will be expected to develop original and creative approaches to complex problems. Application of numbers. All organizations deal with numbers on daily basis, sometimes by handling cash. Can you expect your life without numbers? If numbers are not there, money won't be there. You won't be paid. Okay, so no life without numbers. Checking stock or meeting production targets. The skill of numbers work include collecting and recording numerical data, tackling problems using calculation, and interpreting and presenting data. Is this first clear to everyone? Shall we move ahead to the next part of it? Okay. Okay. Let's move ahead to the next part because we have this less time. So I just want to finish it today itself. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to lose interest. Okay. Stale things. People don't take interest in stale things. BT has linked up with the Princess Trust volunteers to support modern apprentices in developing their key skills. This project has helped young people to become more reasonable for their own learning and development, and has made a dramatic difference to their lives and contributions to work. For example, it has improved the confidence. See, if the more knowledge I'm going to have, the more confident I will be. The more easily I would be able to handle things. Helping others to gain promotion and enable some to tackle tasks they would otherwise have found too challenging. Fine? Conclusion. See, you are in charge of your own development, right? I might be delivering lectures here, but if you don't want to, grasp it, what is going to happen? I just cannot make you learn, right? You have to decide whether you want to learn or not. Teacher might be a good one or a less good one, but yeah, it's students' responsibility. See, when it comes to learning, I just cannot make you learn, right? You have to be keen to learn, then only you can learn, right? So you also play a very important role when it comes to learning. It's not like teacher can just make you learn. You should be, not ignorant, right? You should be keen to learn. The needs of employers are constantly developing, and you are likely to work for a number of different employers in different roles during your working life. Never before has the responsibility of retaining and developing your own employability as a part of your own personal development have been so firmly placed on your shoulders. That means if you really want to achieve success in your work life, you are responsible for your progress. You have to continuously learn. The responsibility is there on your shoulders, right? Because during your lifetime and even in the same organization, you will be asked to play different roles. So you should be prepared for that. You should take it positively, and you are responsible for your own success. Fine? Is this much clear? So we are done for today. Any questions? Anyone out there? And tomorrow we are going to continue with the topic we were dealing with like last time in under HR. Any questions? Anyone out there? Satish? Fine, Rekshi. It's okay. That does happen. We cannot rule out the possibility of rains and natural calamities. I'll have to see. Wait, I'll tell you. Wait, just give me a moment, please. So, see, I'll tell you what we have to cover. We have to cover wages and salaries, training tools, we have covered half, training method, implementation and evaluation, okay, employee separation. These stuffs we have to do. Fine? Any questions? Anyone out there? Satish, Sandeep, Mohammed, Ishad Abdul Halim, Rekshi, Mohammed Rajai, Prabhavati, Abdul Salam? No? Don't forget to fill the feedback form which you are going to get after the class. Just put genuine comments there. Okay? And if you have any queries, if you want me to teach something specific in class, please do feed that as well in the feedback form as well. See you tomorrow. Please be on time. Thank you so much. Take care.